Welcome to day 163 of TFIF 365. And today I just want to, I'm just feeling really humbled right now. I'm feeling really appreciative. I'm feeling really, humbled and gracious and grateful. And yesterday, I've been talking about my intention of taking supremacy-free, coercion-free, discrimination-free, and exploitation-free into this space of ethical tourism. And yesterday I had my first encounter. Well, let me back up a bit, because ethical tourism relates to my indigenous economy project of going to indigenous villages here in the Yucatan and assessing, identifying the business owners and entrepreneurs in those communities and figuring out what their needs are, particularly related to tourism and the makers community, the artisan community. And it was wild because yesterday Lucy took us to a village that was her first time going, and she wanted us to see how she engages with the communities, the local community, Yucatan and Yucatan communities, indigenous communities, and how she gains their trust, right? And to see it firsthand was just, I'm so humbled by it. Because what she does is she went into the community. We drove around just to see it. It's a medium-sized community. And then she just pulled up to a random house and started asking, who sells chocolate here? Who makes chocolate? And then from that question, she gets all these answers. And she stopped at this random house. The people in the home told her about a woman who made chocolate, gave her directions, and we end up at this house. And this family is sitting down for lunch. And just around that table, there were at least 3 or 4 entrepreneurs there. And many of them, 2 of them have become entrepreneurs because they lost their livelihood. One is treatment for a medical condition, so he has to travel back and forth from Cancun to Merida for treatment. And then the other one, job, shut down during the pandemic. And the one whose job shut down during the pandemic, he learned how to make hammocks, listening to audios on his cell phone. And it's not just hammocks. They're custom hammocks. So he does the regular hammocks, but then he will put any design on it. So I saw some Dora the Explorer. I saw some Screech from Disney. I saw all kinds of stuff. I saw something for soccer fans, right? And he learned that over the phone. So again, that technology is there. It's like, wow. And then the other gentleman, when they said he bakes cakes, so he started baking cakes because he had to lose his job going back and forth for treatment. So I'm just thinking they're cakes. These are fucking decorative cakes that you would see on a cake show. And I'm like, how the fuck are you doing this in this village? Because if you saw this village, it does not have high-end ovens. They don't have, a running sink in the way that we think about. It's so rural. Because I spent so much time with my grandparents in the country in very rural Georgia, I feel very comfortable there. I mean, one of the family members, a young woman, she's 9, I think, took us a little tour around, and they had geese, they had turkeys, they had like 5 different species or varieties of chicken. It was just amazing to see. And just in this one family, in this one village, we came across 4 entrepreneurs. Just in that one family. So I'm really excited to see where this project takes me. And I'm really humbled by it because, again, they didn't know us. We came in when they were eating their meal, and they welcomed us. I didn't understand much of what was going on because, again, I don't speak the language. But what's really funny is, I'm not even going to say that I don't speak Spanish, but there was someone there who speaks Mayan. There was someone there who speaks Mayan as their first language, well, their only language, because they don't even speak Spanish. And that is what I'm talking about. I really want to tap into how these indigenous communities have been thriving amongst hyper-capitalism and keeping their culture, keeping their ancestry, keeping their practices, understanding how to navigate like climate change, and they're bringing this Mayan train they've already brought the Mayan train here. And so I was just really humbled to see Lucy do her thing, to be amazing, to gain trust, and just to see the openness of this community, to just welcome strangers in, to they provided, when they realized, I guess they realized we weren't going anywhere because everybody was enjoying the conversation. All of a sudden you see these bowls, because they were eating this soup, these bowls, they put out 3 bowls and moved the table towards us, and they poured us some Coca-Cola without even asking. It was just the generousness of their hearts. It was just the generousness of understanding, being rooted in community. And that was just beautiful to me. So I'm so excited to see what happens next, because I'm in my element. I feel so at home here. I feel so connected to the people here. And I'm excited to see what the next 10 years brings, now that I'm focused on bringing supremacy-free, coercion-free, discrimination-free, and exploitation-free to the tourism industry through ethical tourism. So until tomorrow, peace.